up, guys? I know it's been a while. Today we are gonna go drive the Mustang for a little bit. It's at my parents' house. Probably gonna keep driving this week just because it's so cold, and honestly I have to keep pumping up air in the Mustang's tire because the wheels crack, so that's just a pain in the ass when it's like 30 degrees and windy. Now, if you guys have seen like my TikTok or anything, you'll know like my Instagram got banned. I'm not gonna say what it was for because then it'll flag the video too probably. But basically it's happened to a bunch of people. It's like an AI ban wave, and you basically have to sue Meta. And unfortunately, so I have like multiple accounts on there and like Facebook, and I connected all of them. The car account got banned, and it took out like my personal Instagram and then a bunch of other stuff with it. So I basically don't have Instagram right now, which completely sucks. Can't like post anything, can't talk to any of my sponsors or like the big companies. So ESR can't send me a new wheel because I don't really have a way to like get in contact with them. I mean, I could like email them, but they don't respond to that. Like they just respond to DMs because like I have a good follower number, so it goes up higher in on their request list and stuff like that. So it's basically a waiting game. They served the demand letter to Meta like a couple days ago, so they have 30 days to respond. If not, I start the full lawsuit and try to get it back, and then hopefully settle for just getting my account back. But yeah, today wash the car, take a video, and then I'll be talking about like some things I want to do to this and some things I want to do with the Mustang, because I did buy a Procharger. I'll have to show you guys that, but there's a lot that goes into that and I'm not really sure if it's even going to fit, so we'll have to see about that. I also got to call Paxton to make sure. So yeah, we're gonna be on the way over there. It's about like 45 minutes, and yeah, good on gas, so let's go. The mountains at some point with this thing. I did once. I went to go play golf at Waterfall Club, so that drive up was really cool, but I want to do it like and get it on video. I need to get like a camera set up. I have a sunroof, so I could do a suction cup mount up there, but I do want to film it, and I'll probably go up there with like Logan. I'll put his like TikTok account on the thing. He's got a bunch of cool cars, but he's got a crazy F80 that's like fully paint matched aero, headlight duct, everything. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, we were gonna go up there and film. Hopefully I can get to do that soon because everything's kind of slowing down December and January, which would be nice. Now, one thing I do want to do with the M4 relatively soon, after I get all that maintenance stuff out of the way, is get a CS tune on it and an exhaust, because the exhaust really is, well, maybe I don't need an exhaust, but I need something to keep the valves open, because first and second gear the valves stay open and then it closes them. So it sounds great for 2 years and then it just completely closes. And BMW said it was to prevent droning, but like if you're in like fully maxed out Sport Plus, like you should just automatically accept the fact that it's going to be loud. I don't know why they tuned that in. So I need to get like an MHD flash tune and kind of flash all that stuff out. But before I do that, my friend Stone and I, he's got the white Camaro that I did pictures and videos with my Mustang. We want to do like a one-on-one comparison with his 1LE. That would be cool because they are pretty even. His is a 6-speed, so obviously like the DCT is gonna outshift him like crazy, but he's got a lot of torque, so I'm pretty interested to see how that would work out. We might like drive each other's cars or something, and that would be cool. Going back to saying how this is kind of the perfect daily, I just kind of sat through traffic and I'm not mad. I would have been mad at the Mustang. And honestly, people, like I keep seeing videos of people just saying that the F80, like just blazing it, saying it's like the rawest car BMW's ever made. No, it's not. Like if I wanted to buy a raw BMW, I would have bought like an E46 or an E92 and stripped it down. Something like that, because that's like right about where that stopped. This is where it started getting super refined. It kind of shows that because it is not an N8 car. I mean, it's got a twin turbo inline 6, which is very electronically controlled. The whole car is electronically controlled. Like I can change the suspension and the throttle response and everything just by like buttons. There's electric steering, so it's not hydraulic. You don't really, it's nice, but it's not as connecting. So no, I would not consider this even top 3 of the most raw M3, M4 series, whatever the hell you want to call it, at all. And that's honestly why I bought it. I didn't want a G80. One, I couldn't afford one, but it's too much of like a simulator to me. The manuals in those things feel really good, unlike the F series, which is why I didn't want an F80 or an F82 in manual. But the rest of the car is too, like, it feels like you're just driving a big computer. Made it home. Dude, yeah, this thing just looks so cool. Now, I do really want to change these taillights because I do not like them. But I need a diffuser and side skirts first, and then I can start doing the lights and stuff. That'll really like finish up how the outside should look. There's obviously stuff I gotta do, like a lot more stuff I gotta do, but those are gonna be big. Now I'm gonna go show you guys the Procharger. To elaborate, it's for a 2007 to 2009 Mustang. I have a 2006 with an 06 motor, so the coolant crossover is different. That's the little piece that is underneath the alternator. That's a completely different piece, and I'm pretty sure that the mounting points are different too. So I need to call Paxton and see if I can get an 05 to 09 bracket for it to mount the unit, or if it works the same, and then see if I can kind of get around like with the piping that coolant crossover. And if I have to go and buy like extra parts for it, then that's fine because I got it for a good deal. If it just straight up won't fit, then I'm just gonna clean it up. It is chrome and it's got an intercooler, 1200 SL, so I mean, those are worth like 5-6 grand probably. So yeah, if I clean that up, I mean, might as well just flip it. But hopefully it'll work because that would be awesome. So I'm gonna go and sift through it and kind of show you guys what we got right now. So it's a little bit messy over here. I just kind of unpacked this and then threw it all over the place. So we have like all this piping right here. This is for the intercooler. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess. Here's the blow off valve. It will need some cleaning, but all this is chrome, which is what I wanted because my engine bay is chrome. I needed a chrome Procharger. Not sure what this is. What is that? An oil separator? J&L? I have a J&L something else that I never put on the car. I think it was like a fuel booster pump thing. Here is the bracket with the pulley and stuff. This is what I think I'm gonna have to do differently. Like I'm gonna have to get a separate one of these because these mounting holes are probably not the same. If anybody knows the big differences between the kits for the 05, 06, and then the 07, 09, drop it in the comments because I would love to know. This will need to be cleaned up, and then I'm probably gonna do the same spray paint, the Paxton, on it because that looks awesome. And you can see it from the front of the car, which is sweet. So we'll need to do that. But yeah, there's this 1200 SL. Hopefully it'll fit up. I really hope it does because having this thing here is awesome. Now it is the SL, so it's self-lubricated, which means it has an internal reservoir in it that I will have to fill up separately. But the plus side to that is that I won't blow my motor up and blow the Procharger up. Because technically the Procharger is worth probably what my car is worth for insurance sake. So it would be really good if I don't blow up double the value of my car and only half of it. And hopefully it doesn't blow up at all, but that's just in case. Anyways, that's gonna be a fitment nightmare. If it's just a couple parts that I can buy, I will be perfectly happy with that. There are some things I have to do to the Mustang first that I need to fix. The wheel, one of them. Suspension needs to be fixed. I might just get a whole new set of coilovers. Do sway bar. My end links, I'm pretty sure broke. I have a video, I'll show that right now. those are cooked. It makes horrible noises, especially driving. My pinion angle is all messed up because I dropped my motor 1.5 inches, and I have a one-piece drive shaft, so it just smacks up against the top of like my undercarriage, which is not good. It's only gonna get worse once I put more power and more torque on it, because the car's gonna squat even more. And then I need to get the steering rack probably redone. It's super loose. I don't remember it being that bad when I first got it, so I'm probably gonna need to get that redone. Another thing, hopefully my trans doesn't just blow up, because that's an actual 220,000 mile trans, and putting 500 to the wheel through it is not gonna go over well, I bet. I gotta fix the cooling. It's not bad now, but I mean, during the summer, or if it's above like 70 degrees, it will overheat. I think I just gotta change out my thermostat, so I'll do that, and then just for good measure, throw in like a 3-row radiator. And then that main hose that's under the intake, I gotta replace, it's leaking. And then a bunch of the other hoses, just the stock hoses, are leaking. So they sell a Mishimoto like full hose kit. I gotta buy that, but I also gotta figure out if I need to swap my motor over to an 07 to 09 for the Procharger, or buy all 06 stuff for the Procharger. And then, you know, keep everything how it is. Pretty sure that's gonna be the easiest way to do it, but I don't wanna drop like $300 on brand new hoses and then realize, you know, after I put them in that I got the wrong ones. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. There's a lot going on, and I'm gonna go film a video talking about the first mods to get for the car pretty much right now. So so this thing doesn't want to stay alive for very long. As you can see, the RPMs kick up. It had trouble starting, you can tell from the video, but once it gets to driving and gets warmed up, it's honestly not too bad. Probably tough from the video. This is literally completely flat, so we have to fill it up with air every single time. Here now, we're gonna go over to a spot that I kind of recently found, and we are going to film a video real quick and probably wash it. But it honestly doesn't look terrible, so I might not do that. I might just take videos. Man, this thing just sounds too good. Too good. Really dirty. Ew. Now this thing is jumping around like crazy, and it's kind of scaring me a lot. All right, just finished filming at this spot right here. This was more of like a talking video, something like a placeholder. I really couldn't film that much because I wasn't doing anything crazy. Other than that, I'm gonna go home, swap the cars out, get the M4 back. I gotta pick up my girlfriend, and then we're gonna go back home, and I will be working for like 6 days straight. So yeah, if you like these kind of videos, these are really low key. Like, I just pick up the camera and start yapping, filming what I'm doing for that day. But I feel like I need to post stuff just to kind of stay in the loop. And I need to go out. I want to do some mountain runs, like I said earlier, with some of my friends, and, you know, go out, take pictures and videos and whatever. Because, you know, we have cool cars. We need to go and do cool shit with them. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.